Hey my Scorpio peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you with your December 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you're well. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on into this and we'll see what we got going on here, alright? What do we got showing up here for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding December 2022. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the lovely Scorpio gang? Let's go ahead and start having ourselves a look. Having a look here at the overall energy for you. We do begin today's reading here with the Page of Pentacles. So, Page of Pentacles coming into play here for you definitely gives me the vibe here of what you're investing in. You know, when we take a look at Pentacles in the tarot, Pentacles can represent time. They can represent your energy. So I do feel here that you're putting your time and energy into something, but considering that it's just a page, pages are typically not like a huge investment like a knight would be or a king would be. So you're kind of giving something a little bit of an investment, giving something a little bit of your time. I don't feel like you're jumping full force into something right now, but you're giving it a little attention is what it seems to me so far. Having a look now into your current situation, Scorpio, let's go ahead and check that out. With your current situation, we do have here the King of Cups. We also have the Tower coming out, which is your card that is Scorpionic energy. And then lastly for you, we have here the Three of Pentacles. So taking a look here into your current situation right now, King of Cups, the Tower, the Three of Pentacles. Now with the King of Cups showing up here for you, Scorpio, it is a card here that usually represents a person who's like incredibly emotionally grounded. So setting foot here into the month of December, I feel for many of you, you're pretty grounded emotionally. You're pretty solidified here. I think that you're in a good space emotionally. You can see things in a very grounded way. Now with the Tower coming into play here for you, I think that has a lot to do why you're in the King of Cups energy, because the Tower card is usually like an awakening or kind of the breaking down of a foundation in order for a new foundation to be restored. I don't think the Tower right now is representing necessarily everything that's going on currently, because it feels to me like there is a Tower moment that occurred into the past, but it affected you in a positive way currently. Does that make sense? Like you went through a Tower moment in the past, but how it affected you led to a positive effect of what's happening here today in December 2022. That's kind of how it feels to me. So King of Cups here, Tower card here, whatever Tower moment you went through, whatever breaking down of a foundation you went through has led you to become very emotionally strong moving into December 2022. So despite what your situation might have been, you went through something and it definitely brought forth a lot of emotional strength, and it allowed you to pick up the pieces here with the Three of Pentacles. You know, Three of Pentacles here for me is kind of one of those cards that represent picking up the pieces, making sure that you're getting yourself back together. So I feel that currently in December, you're really well put together. You know, a Tower moment happened. You needed a breakdown in order to rebuild. You know, that's what it was, Scorpio. And in life, everybody's going to go through that cycle many, many, many times. You know, we're all going to break down in order to rebuild. So I do feel that very strongly for many of you. And with the Three of Pentacles, you are rebuilt here. For sure. With the King of Cups, you are rebuilt here. I think for many of you, it was one of those situations where it's like you needed to break down emotionally in order to rebuild emotionally to therefore have this emotional strength. Okay? So not a lot of information coming in just yet. So we're going to get into it. I want to clarify real fast, though, this Page of Pentacles. So tell me about the Page of Pentacles for Scorpio. Why do we have a Page of Pentacles showing up? What is it that they're giving a little bit of attention to or a little bit of an investment to? We have here the Four of Pentacles. We have here the Five of Cups. Okay. So Five of Cups kind of correlates once again to the Tower. A lot of things are probably going to lead back to the Tower in this reading. But Five of Cups coming into play here for you. That's the card that represents, excuse me, guys. I wanted to grab it out of the way because I noticed that I was blocking it. Five of Cups here is a card that represents disappointment, right? But if we look closely at the Five of Cups, we can see that three cups are knocked over, okay? So you see the three cups that are knocked over, but also behind this woman, there are two cups that are still left standing. So granted, Scorpio, you're disappointed about something that was lost. I think for many of you coming into December 2022, it's like I'm trying to do my best here to look forward to a positive future. So I do feel that coming in strongly for many of you. I also feel here too, Four of Pentacles. One of the biggest reasons why Page of Pentacles you're trying to kind of give something more of your attention or give a little more of an investment is because chances are when you went through your Tower moment in the past, it caused you to be pretty much in recluse. It caused you to be in hermit mode. You were kind of sad. You were avoiding everybody. You weren't talking to everybody. But now jumping into December 2022, it's like, okay, I want to come out of my shell a little bit. So I think that makes a lot more sense here with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles being the overall energy is Scorpios coming out of their shell a little bit now after going through a pretty heavy emotional event. Okay. Okay, so things are good though. It's because you're getting yourself back together. You feel well put together now after you went through this tower moment. Like I mentioned, you picked up the pieces and you're ready to put yourself back out there, you know, slowly but surely. Okay. All right. Very cool. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see what's going to be coming in here for you regarding December 2022. So what's going to be coming in here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout December 2022. What information is going to tune on in here for the Scorpios? Dun, dun, dun. Seven of Swords. Interesting. Moving forward from that, we do have here the Four of Wands. And then lastly for you, we do have here the Empress. So looking at what's coming in here for you at this time, Seven of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Empress. I want to clarify the Seven of Swords just to make sure I'm getting the right idea here about it. So why do we have the Seven of Swords coming into play here for Scorpio? And we have here the Six of Wands. Okay, this is good. So I think for many of you, what's happening here is that you are moving past a lot of the deception that you've experienced. This is about releasing a lot of trauma and not allowing it to repeat in your life going forward. You know, many of us can have experiences that happened to us in the past, and then they can repeat on and on and on and on again into every new cycle we get involved in the present moment. So I think many of you are kind of breaking a lot of traumas. You're breaking a lot of things that affected you in the past that still affected you today. You know, as I mentioned in the very beginning of the video, you're going to be in a super emotionally grounded place. So any kind of deception, any kind of things that happened to you in your past that you noticed kept repetitively manifesting in your life over and over again, those cycles are being broke because you're choosing to break them. And that's a really beautiful thing to see for you, Scorpio. Those cycles are being broke and there's no longer going to be repetition. You know, for example, let's say you were very much so constantly lied to in the past. That could have created trust issues to the point where every new person you'd meet in the future, you'd never trust them because trust issues manifested, you know? So that could have been a situation. Maybe you were cheated on in the past by a person you were dating, and then in every new relationship you got in going forward, you constantly felt insecure or that you were going to get cheated on, and you know, it ended up playing out not so good in the in the new relationships that you would get yourself into. So it's one of those things where it's like something happened, or it could have been a multitude of things, but something definitely happened in your past that you carried into your life going forward over and over and over and over again. So it feels really good here to be able to release that. Six of Wands, to be able to successfully release that and to be able to move on from it, you know? So I see many of you guys doing that, especially for what's coming in for you. So you're letting go of some traumas here, letting go of some things that have created repetitive cycles in your life. Now, Four of Wands, this is what I like to see for you, Scorpio, because Four of Wands is comfortability, but it's also lots of stability, okay? Empress card is growth. It also could be love because, you know, Empress card here, Libra card, it's Venus, it's Venusian energy. Venus is love. So there could be lots of love sprouting for you, but when I say love, it doesn't have to be romantic love. It very well likely could just be love within your friendships. It could be love within family, love within, you know, genuine love with people in your life. So I do see a lot of love showing up here that's going to be shared right now between you and the people you truly care about, especially with the holidays coming up. That's a great thing to see too. You know, you could be having a really wonderful Christmas. You can be having a really wonderful time with family and friends. I do feel like you're going to be a lot more social because, like I said previously, many of you were kind of antisocial in the past before December hit because you went through the emotional stuff you needed to go through. Now in December, you're going to be a lot more social. So you're going to probably be posting yourself more on social media, you know, maybe hanging out with your friends a lot more, doing more activities instead of staying home. All right. So you'll probably be out and about a lot more. But I do feel here overall, though, for what's coming in for you, Four of Wands, lots and lots of comfortability. You're going to finally feel like you can unwind, Scorpio, whereas in the past you were always kind of on edge, Seven of Swords, because you were worried about cycles repeating. You were worried about the past constantly manifesting over and over again. And because you were always worried about that, you know, you did attract those situations too. You know, at the end of the day, if you were always worried about trusting somebody, then you wouldn't trust that person, and then it would create problems, right? So whatever your situation might have been, I'm happy to see that you're breaking toxic cycles that weren't serving you. And most importantly, I'm happy to see many of you just relaxing and just being able to be comfortable and being able to unwind from a lot of the stress you've carried on your back. For some of you, you've carried the stress on your back for years, and to see you totally release it, it's beautiful, okay? And with the Empress, once again, I just feel like it's going to be a good time. not only for growth, because the Empress card is a card of growth and expansion, but it's going to be a great time here for many of you to practice self-love and to focus loving yourself and to focus appreciating who you are. But most importantly, to just start enjoying the love of the people you have around you, because you do genuinely have good people around you, Scorpio, okay? All right, guys, moving along here forward, let's take a look here and see what you can expect now throughout the rest of December 2022. So what can my Scorpio peeps expect here? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the rest of their December 2022. Let's take a look. What do we got? We have here the Six of Pentacles. We have here the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have here, excuse me, the Two of Cups. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take a slight pause for a second. Thank you very much. So Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Let's get one more card for what you can expect. And we have here Temperance. Cool. Not bad at all. So looking at what you can expect here throughout the rest of your month, Six of Pentacles is great because this is the energy of equal give and take. Okay, Scorpio? So you're going to be put in a position where what you put in is what you get back. I definitely feel like this higher vibrational change, this emotional change of your state of being that many of you are going through is going to attract a lot of people who carry that same energy. So for example, considering right now, going back to that King of Cups for a moment, considering right now, you're going to be in a great place emotionally, you're in a very mature place emotionally, you're going to be surrounded by great and mature emotional people too. All right. So I feel like the more that you focus on self-improvement this month, the more the quality of people you'll be surrounded by, like real, true quality people. We have here the Seven of Pentacles. This is the card here of planting your seeds in order to watch things grow. I think for many of you too, you kind of feel like there's been been a lot of trauma. There's been so many situations that have kind of got in the way of what you've wanted to do with your life. So this might not resonate to every Scorpio, but here's a message I'm feeling. If you were a Scorpio and you just dealt with a lot of stuff emotionally for years, you might have felt like that got in the way of you being able to truly live and enjoy your life and to truly do what you wanted to do and start the things you wanted to start. And now that there's so much stuff being cleared out for you, it's like, yeah, I want to get started. Seven of Pentacles. I want to plant my seeds. You know, if there's a business you've always wanted to start, it's like, I want to start that business. If you wanted to always go to school and you never did, it's like, I want to start going to college. You know, if you wanted to, follow a certain dream or a certain career path, it's like, this is the time right now to do me. You know, I just went through a lot and I picked myself up and I've put myself back together. And now I'm focused on making sure that my happiness is definitely a priority. So I do feel for many of you, you're going to start connecting more with the things you want in life, because I understand it, right? When you're going through really deep emotional stuff, the last thing you ever think about truly is you. You know, or your happiness, right? Because all that you're ever focused on is what's making you so damn sad. You know, when we're going through really heavy emotional stuff, all we're ever focusing on is what happened to us, what hurt us, who hurt us, you know, why we're hurting. We're only focusing on pain. We're never really focusing on the future of happiness or the future of the things that would provide a lot of stability and happiness for us. So it's kind of hard to focus on that stuff. But now that you're very clear-headed here coming into the month of December, it's like, well, now I have the time to do so. Now I have the mindset to do so. Now I'm in the right energy to do so. So I might as well focus up on me and see what I can do going forward. So this could be a great time for life changes, especially in terms of career, in terms of relationships, in terms of who you are and who you want to be. And lastly, with the Temperance card here, Temperance card is the card of the balancing of emotions. So like I said, guys, emotionally, many of you are just feeling pretty damn good. And I really like to see that here for you coming into your month of December. I think many of you are going to be in a pretty dang good mood. I don't feel any low vibrations, any bad vibes at all. It's like you left that shit behind. And it's nice to see that you're clearing all this out too right before the new year, because everybody with the new year, they always set the intentions to release a lot and then to get excited. You're doing that in December. So then you're ready and primed for the brand new year to take on whatever you wish to take on going forward. So as far as what I could see, how the rest of your month's going to be going, you're going to be surrounded by a lot of high quality people because you yourself are a high quality person. Seven of Pentacles. I have the time now to invest in myself and to invest in the life that I want. I don't have all these sad things and all these burdens constantly dragging me down anymore. And considering that those things aren't my main focus, I now have room to prioritize my own happiness. So for many of you, you're going to start getting started on the things you've always wanted to do. Life changes will be manifesting here for sure. You're going to start really investing into the things you're truly connected with here with the Two of Cups. And once again, with the Temperance card, you're going to be in a very great space emotionally overall. I just feel like it's going to be good. It's going to be a good time. You're going to feel good and not have any of this weight on your shoulder as your weight has been lifted from your shoulders, okay? All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead over here now and hop into the overall outcome for you regarding December 2022. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout December 2022. And what do we have? We have here the Queen of Wands. I love that. You got your power back, baby. Hell yeah. Queen of Wands coming in here for the outcome for you, Scorpio. This is the energy of getting your power back. It's how Stella got her groove back. You know, you're in the groove again. You got your power again. You're feeling absolutely a-okay. Queen of Wands is a card of comfortability. It's a card of confidence. It's a card of also recognizing that you have the power, or you wield the magic to make shit happen. I'm also hearing that you're starting to feel the magic again. I don't know what that means, Scorpio. Maybe that means something specifically to you. It could just mean like, I'm starting to feel the magic of life again, because you're starting to see the beauty in life, or the ability to create in life too, or manifest in life. Some of you guys might be starting to see that again as well. So really, really beautiful reading, everybody. I mean, Queen of Wands showing up here for you. You're confident in who you are again. You feel good. You're powerful. You know, when a person can control, not necessarily control, but when a person can master their emotions and remove what doesn't serve, and heal when they need to, and make sure that they pick themselves up when needed. When a person becomes a master of their emotions, the person is a very powerful person. And that's you, Scorpio. You're the master right now, and you're a very powerful person. And I really love the reading for you, baby. So with that all being said, Scorpio, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I don't think there's much more to talk about. Hopefully this reading hit everything that you guys needed to hear. I don't do extendeds, by the way, so this is the full reading for everybody, in case you were wondering. For the month of December, we will have a mid-month check in for you guys though, so don't worry about it. We'll check in with you mid-month. But thank you for tuning in. If you're new here and it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. If you're interested in subscribing, definitely feel free to. That would be gratefully appreciated. And with that being said, Scorpio, much love to you. Have a fantastic December. Happy holidays, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.